Hey everybody, it's SK again, coming back with a little bit of Final Fantasy XI. Pretty sure in the last episode we had done something. I think I had gotten little level 90 cap unlocked, something to that effect. What we're going to be doing today primarily is just going to be tying up some loose ends, trying to clear out a little bit of the quest log. While actually I've been just like cracking out on SGDQ all week, so hopefully this is actually going to go up before like the following Monday. Maybe a little bit late, my bad, my B, if that's the case. Because SGDQ is a GDQ, and I just, like, I'm not really a speedrunner type person, but I find it super fascinating, and I just can't help but watch it when a big thing like that happens. Also, I guess I'm a victim of hype. I have no idea. But today we're going to be focusing primarily on just getting some loose ends, trying to clear out some quests and stuff. I actually have, I think, what I need to actually just complete the level 95 unlock, something to that effect, a level 90 unlock, excuse me. I think, maybe, I don't know. I also, while watching SGDQ, I managed to finally get the last damn freaking cutscene from a Kirby quest, so I can finally get that damn thing unlocked. And I noticed that while going through all the different, you know, objective lists in my Records of Eminence McJiggery-Doo, that there's actually something here I don't remember seeing before. The Vaniversary, when the hell did that show up? I genuinely do not remember seeing that before. But it says Mithril, da-da-da-da-da, and this one right here just makes me happy. They're totally breaking the fourth wall, and that's fine, but I love that it just says Signet BRB. Herb, Signet BRB. I think that's gotta be like the most amazing thing of all time. What is all of this? I didn't actually look at all of this yet, I'm just kind of curious. Use the black magic spell Bind on monsters the requisite number of times. I don't have Bind, which sucks. Perform syntheses on light state the requisite number of times. No. Use the white magic spell Cure on skeleton monsters the requisite number of times. No. Use normal quality hard-boiled eggs or Sandorian grapes the requisite number... What? Hard-boiled eggs or Sandorian grapes the requisite number of times. Gastro Revolution? What? Bishop Moat Carp. I mean, I could probably do that, but I ain't gonna be doing it on this particular episode. And complete the quest Migos, amigo, you must complete this quest again even if you have done so previously. The Star of Tenshoto. Huh. Interesting. Insert mine gravel in the Palboro device on Palboro mines. Receive mithril sand the requisite number of... You're fucking crazy if you think I'm doing that 10 times in a row. I don't care what amount of experience you're giving me. So I'm a little... I'm not a huge achievement whore, but I'm enough of an achievement whore that I'm just kind of like, I could do all of that pretty easily. Like, really easily, as a matter of fact. Can't buff allies. Well, I can buff allies. Oh yeah, I have Warcry. I can totally do that. Yay! I don't know if I can do it 20 times, but I can do it. Let me see, because I actually went ahead, if you see the ones that I have currently listed on here. You know, I have the Fame ones I wanted to go ahead and just get knocked out. And there's also, let me see. I mean, I have all of the, like, the crystals still listed there. I should probably get all, like, the geosites, because I'm not really getting crystals anymore. I'm getting all, like, the super high-level stuff. But, you know, I haven't completed it yet, and again, the whole... No, not whoring. That's not exactly the word I want to use here. But the whole, like, you know, I could be getting... This is literally free experience, so why wouldn't I be... Why the hell do I have magic damage kills? And how do I have magic damage kills? Okay, I'm confused. Anyway, so, like, 4 minutes into the video, we're going to be doing something. Nomad Moogle, what you got for me? Remember pressing da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Exceed my limits, please. And por favor. Drat. Drat and darnation, Kupo. Seems our friend's been held up. I applaud your ardent ambition, but I fear our preparations have been prolonged. We wait the arrival of a very important visitor from a certain super-secret syndicate, you see. Howdy, wowdy ho! I hear some scruffy Moogle was just wagging for me to come by. We need to make this quick. A bevy of busty beauties just checked into Neptune Spire and they're desperately in need of my services. Mott's reaction is just like, excuse me, bitch! Winks knowingly in Mott's direction like, uh-huh, that's right. Am I the scruffy Moogle who sent for you? Or excuse me, I am the scruffy Moogle who sent for you. They say you possess the secret Far Eastern technique that allows adventurers to how shall we say that, relieve themselves of their corporeal confines. Kupo? Yippers! That's me alright, Toru! Oh my god, he said yippers. Yippers! So where's my victim, I mean trainee for today? Why, this strapping adventurer right here. That's your cue. Psst, you. Stage whisper. Squints his eyes and looks Nara and I up and down. Not bad at all. You must work out Toru. Yes, I do lift. Why do you ask? I could also, like, punt you off the top of this city. Just, you know, saying. Very well, you'll be as good a subject as any other of my chic, unique technique. Oh, rhyming. Yay. But first, a matter of procedure. As there may be a few minor risks involved, I'll have to ask you to sign a simple contract, Toru. Do that and I'll pump up your powers with a minimum of fussy wuss. Contract? You couldn't be. Am I signing my soul off to Satan? Winks knowingly in Mott's direction. Sup? So what's the good word? Are you ready to sign a contract, Toru, with me and become a magical, or a mightier, more majestic adventurer? A magical, what, gopher? Now that's just the answer I was looking for. Very well then. I'll just be needing a few things from you. A kindred's crest and a quad of backscale to start, Toru. Ah yes, a healthy, wealthy dose of intestinal fortitude. Intestinal fortitude, Kupo? Now that's an awfully ambiguous order, my diminutive friend. One would think you'd have a bit more imagination than a swollen mullen head of yours. I speak, of course, of the marinara point you always request, Toru, of these adventurers. Ah, the mouth-watering morsels of select seafood and pasta boiled to perfection. I mean, do you perhaps speak of merit points? Yes, as I was saying, 10 of those whatchama-point Tarus, along with the items of which I just spoke. Round these up and our contract is as good as signed. I won't even need to take your soul. I mean, we'll be ready to roll. Dude's totally Satan. Great. Satan is a Taru. Somehow this does not surprise me. With that, I'm going back to the inn for the Vixens vacate. Drop a link shell line to my assistant Taru when the lady is ready, Mr. Moogle Man. Far be it from me to keep you from your destiny, but this technique the Taru speaks of... never you mind. It's just an old man's worries. Trust your heart and follow your own path. It won't lead you astray. I mean, that's the nice way of thinking of it, but... Like, have you met people before? Have you met their hearts? Because their hearts are like cold, soulless thingies. Okay, quad of backscale. Am I lucky enough to actually have that on me? I actually fucking have it on me. Score! So I need a Kindred's Crest. Just a single Kindred's Crest. I mean, that's cool. No, don't want to trade to Mott. Want to trade to the Moogle Man. That is so sweet. I thought I would actually have to grind that out or something. Sweet as hell. Or it is sweet as hell. I know I'm not. Why, yes, that should be everything. Now, where did I put my link shell? Kaboom! Ellipsis. Or Mott's just like, you f***ing kidding me? Curses and criminy late again. Is that Taru's disregard for decorum no bounds? Speak of the devil. Don't look now, but he's brought a friend. Give me just Taru one good reason why your associates won't help sell my scrumptious pickled rarib tails. I could give you 1,000 wowsand reasons, my dear, but what would be the point, Taru? The higher-ups would never listen to a second-string flunky like me. A Tori Tutori. I just realized what his name was. And it would kill you to try to negotiate, Taru? After all the time you spent here, surely you know how to deal with those costive-wastive Easterners. And what's in it for me, Why, I don't even like pickles! Ugh! Oh, the tragedy of it all. It's common knowledge that the pickle hater misses out on at least 80% Taru of life's pleasures. I mean, that is factually correct. Oh god, I've been peeking like so hard. Hold on. What the hell is going on with the sound? Oh shit, I forgot to turn this back on. I forgot to turn on my compressor, and apparently I'm talking like I'm from the backwaters of Alabama. No disrespect to anybody from Alabama, of course. So if I peeked a couple, I apologize. Apparently I had my compressor turned off at some point. The little software McJiggery-doo. So my B. Sorry. But the remaining 20% tastes infinitely as sweet Taru, untainted by the sour, unsavory flavor of those foul foodstuffs. You're talking shit about some good food, my friend. I, for one, am developing an exceedingly unpleasant taste in my mouth just listening to this pointless palaver. Is this young lady your assistant, Kupo? Ah, forgive me. This is Chumbawamba, a purveyor of pickle wickles who, as you can see, is most desperataru to distribute her wares. That's Chamama! And I'll have you know that I run a perfectly reputable burst in Taru. But my assistant... Yes, of course. How's that, Miss Chupalooza? Chulapalooza? You lend me a hand, and I'll see that I can't talkie-walkie that boss and is selling your rancid rations. That's Chamama and rancid? Wait, you do that for me? Of course, my dear assistant. Now step right Taru this way, won't you? So this guy is Satan, right? Like, I'm not misinterpreting this. Something about this is tying my sensitive stomach into knots. Now when I listen well, my ancient Eastern technique will trigger a Miracuwaculous. Instead of miraculous, it's miracuwaculous. Sure. Process inside your body. You might feel a bit odd at first, but pay it no mind. Incubate it carefully, and then, when the urge calls, I want you to squeeze with all of your might, Taru. Succeed, and you will expel the physical embodiment of the profound life energies that lie dormant, Taru, within you. So is this more like the poop magic? It's all on the timing. 10 beats of your heart, 10 seconds should do the trick. Start it too early and will disintegrate into the star. Wait too long, you'll have a foul mass of rotten wantonness, chupawampas, pickled rodent tails. I can words. Discharge what? No need to sweat Taru the details, friend. And hoodles, as final step, my lovely bubbly assistant will weigh your evacuated matter. I dare say 3 pickings worth stones would do just perfectly. Well, aren't you in luck? I have a supply of smooth stones right here. Perfect. Now remember, it's all in the mind. I'm trying so hard to remember the lyrics to Parappa the Rapper right now, and it's distracting me. When you make that all-important push, envision something cutesy-wootsy. A chocobo egg, for example. Chocobo egg, excuse me, I don't want to misrepresent. Cutesy-wootsy. Winks knowingly in Mott's... Again. Winks knowingly in Mott's direction. I recommend you take a moment, Taru, to catch your breath. When you're ready, just speak to our frizzy-furred friend here, okay? What? These are fucking ridiculous. Are they designed to be this way? Obviously they are designed to be this way because that's how they are, but... It's just hilarious that, like, the 50 through 75 quests were all these super serious, like... You know, you're killing demons and you're going to, like, really uncharted territories and you're going one-on-one against Mott in a game of, you know, who's fucking more OP, the AI or you? And the answer's almost always the AI. You gotta cheese him. And then, you know, like, 80 and beyond is just like, hey, we're gonna give you some X-Lax and see if it can make you a more powerful person. Sure. Oh, look who's back. Ready to give my techniques a shot? Yeah. Yep. Splendid. I shall signal the start of the procedure. Kaboo! On a Moogle friend's mark. Boom, 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 boom. Ba-ba-dum, boom, 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 boom. I totally guessed. Was that enough time? Well, this looks like most this looks most promising indeed. Miss Picklemonger, the weigh-in. That's oh, just let me see that already. I'm genuinely curious. Could it be? Yes, I think it could. 3 stones weight and not an ons more. I did, okay, sure, I don't know what I did, but okay. She's done it! To think I'd live to see the day where I literally laid an egg. This sleek oblong shake, this glossy sheen. I'm simply whimply smitten. Now, there are laws against that, dear. And just what is Nara and I supposed to do now? King Cooperfeed for Gid? You can't expect her to eat it. Oh, good heavens, no. This is where I unleash my final technique. Just like so. You just disintegrated it? The unidentified mass transformed into a shimmering crystal. Do what now? Congratulations, you have tapped into a power that few mortals have. Soul gem. Keep this stone close at hand for the rest of your days. As for the nature of its powers, I'll just leave that to your imagination. So I shat out an egg, you turned it into a soul gem, and now I'm supposed to keep it with me? It makes me... Oh, sure, alright, whatever. Are we done here? I've got pecks of pickled rare tails to sell, and I'm not getting any younger. Very well, let it not be said that a Tutori doesn't keep his promise. May we meet again, Tataru! Tarus are adorable, and at the same time, I do want to just kick them from the highest point in the world at the same time. Whatever is the matter, Mott? You're looking positively pale. Cuckoo! It's nothing. Nothing at all, I say. I think I've lost my appetite. Only the terminal trial awaits you now. I suspect we shall meet again before long. Cuckoo! Hey! I got the ability to get to level 95. I literally laid an egg. I mean, obviously, I literally did not lay an egg because I am not a fowl. And, you know, this is all... Look, just don't question me on my tenuous knowledge of the English language, okay? Just weird shit happened, and now I can get to level 95. Woot woot! Moving on. Now, isn't there another quest I have to do? Oh, that's cute. Sorry, that's classy. Isn't there another quest I have, even not relating to what the hell ever, that chocobo on the loose or something? Oh yeah, I can do Gobby Bag too. Oh, that's right. This is Final Fantasy XI, where the summaries give you absolutely no information. Okay, so what we're gonna do is Final Fantasy FFXI'ed Wikia.com, and let me see, Chocobo on the loose. I'm not running laps because it's fun, I'm running laps because I kind of went the wrong direction, and that's kind of how I roll sometimes. Chocobo on the loose, yeah! And you bet your ass I'm looking it up. Okay. So I have to head to Lethane Plateau and look for the Chocobo tracks. Far northwest corner of E5, just south of the silver map in E4. So what does that mean? Wait a minute, is this the quest that actually gives you, like, the Chocobo things? Bonfire. Okay, that's apparently not it. And I forgot hitting the cancel button actually just takes you out of the entire thing instead of just taking you back. Sure, why not? Actually, Zulkheim, I think? It is totally Zulkheim. Alright, let's give myself a little bit of teleportation, Taru-waru goodness. I'm not a Taru. I can't actually make that stuff work as naturally as they can. I'm sorry. So I have two quests I can complete here. I can get the Chocobo tracks in E5. Where is E? So that's like way the hell over there. And then I can hear a rainbow. I can fly twice as high. At G6. Now where is G? Oh, okay, I see where I am now. I mean, I literally see where I am on the map, but I also see, excuse me? Oh, right. There was no excusing involved, that was me just not paying attention where I'm going. Cool. Alright, so I gotta go to where that little, like, red and white dot next to, well, I mean, not next to, but sort of close to where Ordell's Caves is. It's G6, and then I can probably, hopefully, loop around to E5 and see if I can get the Chocobo goodness going on. At which point, like I said, I can try to, I can actually complete this quest as well. I got some, Beastman blood. I actually bought it on the auction house for like 10k. I sold tons of it, I just didn't realize I actually need it for once. So, where am I going? Oh, no, nope, 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 nope. Do not run this way because I cannot get back up. I don't know why everything has to have the, la da 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 da. I can't remember the name of that song right now. Da 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 da, went to town, riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his cap and called it macaron. What the hell is the name of that song? Because I'm pretty sure it had, like, a name before somebody basically hijacked it for, frankly, stupid-ass lyrics. That it did, right? I mean, my knowledge of history is unfortunately rather lax. Which is sad because my knowledge of history is still better than, you know, the average American, maybe-ish. I don't know what that... screw everything what I'm talking about. Look, I'm riding on a raptor in a video game, so everything else is irrelevant. Your argument, I'm a giant human person riding on a raptor because I'm an axe-wielding warrior of death. Your argument is invalid. Bask in the beauty of this thing's weird loping gait. Look at this. Actually, their animation isn't that bad. Is this considered a raptor or a skink? And it's skink, not skank. Again, two very different things. One of them is real, one of them is not. One of these things is not like the other. If anything else, I'm just glad that I can finally get the damn summoner job unlocked. Do I have that as part of my records of eminence? I do. Wait, do I have it? Obtain job summoner. I totally do. Sweet. Yay! Give me. Okay, fine. 2002 game. I forgot. Trade the Carby Ruby. Yay! Hasn't even completed yet. You're so adorable and usually useless, but whatever. Thank you. My name is Carbuncle. I am one of the several new forces here in Vanadil. I became a crystal, was divided into shards, and fell into the hands of beasts and people alike, as the world changed without me. And then I knew that you needed me. That's why I'll lend you a little of my power. I'll fight by your side and watch over you always. I demand you perform a labor. Visit the ancient beings that sleep in faraway lands and places of legend. I can read words, I promise. Vanadil is the world in which you live. You should see the true Vanadil with your own eyes. I will extend a bridge between the people of the present and beings of ages past. What? I'm not a voice actor for a reason, because I can't read English words. Oh, that's cool. I actually do create a rainbow. I think. Maybe? Can I see my screen again? It's fucking raining. Of course I can't see it now. Damn it! That's the one thing that's listed on there is like, hey, you can create a rainbow, except when it's rainy weather. That sucks. Oh well. I can do carby stuffs now. That's pretty sweet. Check that shit out. I got Summoner. It's level 1, like every other thing I have. Because I'm cheap and I can't afford to pay for spells for other classes. So that is why I'm a warrior, because I don't need to pay for anything except gear. I mean, to be fair, the gear, you know, is extremely gear dependent. I'm going back and thinking upon, you know, old school times in which you needed to have, like, the best gear or nobody wanted to really do it and have anything to do with you. And you needed to buy literally everything because... Oh, excuse me, I don't know where that came from. You had to buy literally everything because you had no spells to back up upon. You had to get potions, prism powders, silent oils, all that good stuff, because you had nothing to back up on. And you had the souling ability of basically like an 85-year-old cancer survivor, so... But hey, you don't gotta pay for spells. Yay! So let me see if I can get this chocobo stuffs going too. At which point I can kind of hop around, get some of these things knocked out. And in general, just make myself feel a little bit more accomplished. Never mind the fact that I've already gotten like 3 things accomplished in this particular video today. E5. So straight up. Now tell me, do you really want to love me forever? Oh, or am I caught in a hit and run? It was itching in the back of my head. I just kind of had to complete the joke. Or the the lyric that I've heard. I mean, I'm old, okay? I'm in my 30s. I heard that song when I was a kid. We're talking... What, that song came out in, like, what, 91, 92? Something like that? Maybe 1990? Oh, God. I hope that it's not actually 1990, because that would make me, like, 7. Which hurts, man. Can't do it while mounted. I'll tell you what I can't freaking do while mounted. What's up? What's up, Choco Man? Other Chocobo's like, what up? And then I just bring him back, and he's just like, yeah, you know, maybe I shouldn't be here. No, you probably shouldn't. Anything else I need to do while I'm here? I can close the rainbow one now. Return to Oppa Juno, speak to Brutus. Elephant from Sandoria arrives and asks Brutus, da 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 da. Okay, so let's go ahead and warp back to town real quick. Nope. Mainly because I'm lazy. And it's just faster to warp back to town so I can get what I want to get done. And that way I can start porting around to other towns and getting all those little proverbial check marks listed on my account. Yay! Completion is horror. Am I right? What did I just do? What did I... No. Game. Computer. I didn't tell you to... There you go. Alright. I closed the bad things, and they have gone away. The bad things, by the way, was just a folder that had, you know, videos in it and stuff like that. And no, it's not porn. Before anyone asks, it's the video footage of the stuff that I'm recording here. Juno. Nope. Upper Juno. I'm assuming it's closer to the exit. In fact, I think the Chocobo stables are like right in the middle. See, too much freaking SGDQ. I'm like, I don't know. Is this the more optimal way to get there? Like, are there any quick skips? Like, freaking... It's hilarious. Even at work, I'm talking about, like, yeah, in video game terms, you know, how do you exploit this? And I'm like, you know what? I may need to just walk away from just not watch anything speedrunning related for a little while after this, because I may have just OD'd on speedrunning terminology. People are starting to look at me a little bit weird at work. I mean, they usually look at me a little bit weird, but it's for reasons that I can control this time. I mean, I control them beforehand, but those are funny. Thanks for bringing the Chocobo back. He's been acting a bit strange ever since returning, though. He used to be so responsive to commands, but lately he's become rather stubborn. Not a good influence on the other Chocobos. I wonder what happened at Lethane. So what is happening even here? You're from Sandoria, aren't you? The Chocobos are acting strangely there, too? That is correct, sir. Something appears to be stirring among the Chocobos. We must call the the Vanadil Chocobo Society into session immediately. I shall rally the members of the nations of Vanadil myself. And if you've made your preparations, please make haste to the Chocobo stables in Sandoria. What a mess. Sorry, but I think you should also attend the session. You're the one who last saw the Chocobo before the change. Well, there was another Chocobo that, like, you know, was a strong, independent Chocobo, didn't need no man. So maybe that has something to do with it, perhaps. There's a way I can turn off shouts, right? Like, that's an option. I mean, I have no disrespect, but no disrespect to anyone here. I mean, Asura is part of the reason I moved here is that, you know, there are people and, you know, stuff's actually going on and there are actually people in the world and stuff like that. Having said that, it's freaking trade chat, dude. Yep, okay. There's got to be a way to turn off shouts at some point. Let it all out. These are the things I can do without the shout command. Where is config chat filters? Bye-bye, shout. Peace out. Is that shout or is that yell? I can't tell. Was that shout or yell? Which is the one that does the things that you can hear in other zones? What does hold mean? Okay, it's definitely shout. Got it. Oh, chocobo stables. Where the fuck? Oh, I literally ran right past it. It's been so long since I've used the chocobo stables, since the whole, my understanding that mounts are a thing that I can get now, that I completely forgot this thing existed. So sweet! So where is my very dapper looking comrade here? They're just holding the shit in the chocobo stables? Okay, apparently that's not shout. So, config, chat filters. Apparently it's yell. Where's my dude at? There he is. Yeah, you're literally holding it in a chocobo stable that probably smells like chocobo poop. But, you know, what do I know? All seem to be in attendance, so let us begin. You were gathered here today to discuss the reasons for the recent changes in chocobo behavior. Speak for yourself. The chocobos and Bastok seem to be doing just fine. No problems in Windurst either. The problem currently affects the nations of Sandoria and Juno. It is only a matter of time before it spreads to Windurst and Bastok as well. What's that? This might affect Windurst? What are you talking about for? Out with it. I can't frickin' read. My god. Recently, a chocobo escaped from these stables. I managed to find her and bring her back, but she's been acting strangely ever since. She often has her head in the clouds, has developed temper, and it always appears restless. Why, the same thing happened to chocobo in my stable. You should keep a closer watch on your chocobos. You have nobody to blame but yourselves. You're right. I never should have mentioned Wild Chocobo in front of him. Wild Chocobo? Yes, the chocobo escaped as soon as I finished talking about this to this adventurer here. And that's when he started behaving strangely? Could it be? It has to be. The call of the wild. Oh, give me a break. These chocobos were raised in a stable. No, we must not rule out the possibility. Like Brutus, I also discovered my chocobo in the Thame Plateau. And to make matters worse, the problem is spreading to the other chocobos. So in other words, they're going feral. What are you saying? People and chocobos have a special bond, not broken so easily. You have to remember that chocobos are animals. They'll return to the wild if given the chance. The issue has the potential to cause great disorder among the chocobos if left unchecked. We must formulate a solution without delay. I think the reason lies in the very way we raise and train our chocobos. We've already debated this issue, right? We just even finished reforming the system. I think it still needs more work. We've been too slack on discipline. Raising chocobos is not just about discipline. We've had this discussion before. Then how do you explain our current problem? It'll be our responsibility if one of the chocobos harms someone. Settle down, both of you. 'Cause I can act. We've grown so used to these types of discussions that we've lost sight of the big picture. I think we should ask this adventurer here for her opinion. 'Cause, you know, I'm running basically like a multi-million-dollar conglomerate type thing. I mean, you guys are like the veritable heads of all of your, you know, travel and commerce and all that shit. I'm just a random chick that was finding a chocobo chilling with another chocobo in the middle of a field somewhere. Like, what? That's why I invited her here, after all. Wait, I have to make a choice? Return the chocobos to the wild. Give the chocobos a rest. Perform the chocobo raising system. I mean, sure. But the chocobo stables would have to close and we'd all be out of our jobs. We can make a much better decision without this adventure. You might be right. Wait, let's give her another chance. Okay. Well, shit, in this case, you'd say, okay, give the chocobos a rest. That would just give them lots of free time to think about returning to the wild, wouldn't it? We would make a much better decision without this event. Okay, alright, so... I guess reform the chocobo raising system? Even Naranai agrees. Wait, let's give her another wait! I've used all three options! You just don't know when to quit, do you? Please. Bring the chocobos together? That would just make them twice as bad, wouldn't it? Oh my god. Wait, we don't know until we try, right? Let's bring them both together. What's gotten into you all of a sudden? I think this adventure is onto something. Besides, we're not going to solve anything by talking. We should give it a try. Well, if you feel that strongly about it. I guess that's it then. We'll head for Juno later. This is such a waste of time. Okay, the Gawk is kind of an asshole, but in a way I sort of agree with him. Do you really think this plan will work? I don't know. I'm just an adventurer. I was just finding shit. Why are you involving me in this? You're sort of like socio-political affair crap, man. You do you. I'm behind you all the way. Oh boy. That fills me with so much confidence. So I'm guessing going back to Juno. Yep. Juno it is. So who are you? What are you doing here? Let me know if you have any questions about chocobo raising. Oh yeah, no. Nope, I ain't asking any of those questions right now. Hello, Esma League. That's a very interesting name. It's also somewhat difficult to pronounce and or spell. I'm very sorry. Hello, Psych. I'm kind of surprised you have the ability to get that name. I'm impressed. Juno, Upper Juno. So we have routed it out. The exit is much faster to get to the chocobo stables than the Mog one. So, yippee skippy. I sincerely doubt I'll remember that because I never do. Stretch. Excuse me. It's literally like 1:40 in the afternoon. I have no idea why I like want to just like roll over and take a nap, except for the fact that, you know, I can. And don't get me wrong, just having the ability to take a nap is usually, or it can be, all the reason you need to take a nap, because naps are great, man. Remember when you were like 2 or 3 years, well, you may not, but remember when like 2 or 3 years old, everyone was like, no, I don't want to take nap time. Nap time sucks. I'm an adult. Durba, 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 durba. And as an adult, you're just like, I want nap time. Cutscene, por favor. What a travesty. Is this how chocobos would behave without our intervention? I apologize for this delay. Or the delay. Where? Where? Super Quare! Ultra Quare! Mega Quare! These chocobos already know each other? Alright, what is the meaning of this? I don't know. I see. So the two met on the same plateau. They each believing they had met a wild chocobo. They had us all worked up over nothing. Quare. Super Quare. Quare. They're so cute. Looks like they're really doing better. Or looks like they're already doing better. Chocobos are really something, aren't they? They're much cuter like this. Also, this music is so awesome in this background music, Ryan. Thanks to you, the chocobo stables are still thriving. I'm going to have another talk with the VCS about everything that happened. Come back later and I'll tell you how it went. What? Do I actually have to, like, wait? Someday, he'll come back for his chocobo, and the chocobo will gladly go with him. After all, he's a Beastmaster. What? What? You need to speak with VCS, come back later, wait until the next Vanadil day changes, zone out of Upper Juno, and speak with Brutus again. Oh. Farfignugan. Alright. I mean, it could be worse. This is not... Well, actually, this is like par for the Final Fantasy XI cores, so this isn't necessarily that bad. I'm just gonna zone out into... Is this Rollenberry Fields forever? No, that's Battalia Downs. Right. Right, it's Battalia Downs, then Rollenberry Fields, then... Excuse me, yawning. I should not be. Sarah Majou Champagne. Or Champion, or Championge. Or something. I don't freaking know, man. I can barely read English, let alone anything that's supposed to be, you know, an homage to other languages. Besides, this gives us, ouch, this gives us time to just sort of sit back and chill and listen to some really super... I love the Patelia Downs music, man. Oh yeah, I actually have to go and get things beyond this. Never mind. I forgot. I had other things I wanted to do. So, while waiting for that to start over... So, there was your glimpse of Patelia Downs music. My bad. No more music for you. Ner. So, let's head to... Let me see. Norg. And again, just the insanities of Final Fantasy XI in 2017. I'd be like, okay, let's head to Norg really quick. Norg, Bastok, and Windurst real quick. And that way we can just go ahead and get this stuff taken care of. Like, I can actually talk to... Good Stoats? No. Norg. There it is. Now I just need to figure out where the hell... Where is the guy that you talk to for the... Well, I mean, it even says in the quest, I guess. The Records of Eminence actually says where the thing is, so... That should make it a little bit easier. Voltamond and Norg, age 8. Where is Voltamond? I need to talk to you, so you can say I'm great. I'm singing off key, I don't even really care. Oh, there you are. Hello, Voltamond. Let me finish my Records of Eminence quest, please. Restore Leader Gilgamesh. Calling your hero. Famous all around the places of Vanadil. Fantastic. I got a freaking Copper Amon voucher for that? Are you serious? Don't I usually get something, like, decent out of that by chance? Let's see. Port Bastok. Windurst Waters. Port Bastok, Windurst Waters. Okay, I know those are two Gulkas standing directly on top of one another. I think. It kind of looks like they are. Maybe that's a human. Maybe that's a human standing underneath there. But whatever that is, looks freaking awesome. Clipped or not, that is badass as shit looking. No, I don't want to go to Sandy. I want to go to Bastok. Port Bastok, and the one that's just kind of like randomly there. Because I think this dude is just in like a random ass spot somewhere. He might be in that bar or some such. Because apparently all the people that you need to impress are barflies. Sure, whatever. La da da, la da 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 da, la da da, la da da, la da da da. E6. I am an E6. Yay! Do I talk to you? You, Flacco? There it is. Yes, I've come this far. I'm awesome. Yes, yes. That was me blowing on my non-existent nails and, you know, buffing them against my shirt like a total douche troll. And Windurst. Windurst Waters, right? Sure, I'll do this one, I guess. I have no idea where the fourth one is. I probably should have read it before porting over, but, you know. Reading is hard, damn it. Whenever I sing, I feel like I'm singing perpetually out of key. F10. So, down this way? I also didn't look at the person's name. Derp. No. The Borrego okay, sure. Oh wait, I remember where this is now, because I had to talk to them several times to make sure I was actually done in the first place. This is not where I needed to go. It's over here, I think? And it's a Mithra? No, you are a Tarutaru. Just has a Mithra-like name. Sweet. Alrighty, so there we go. We got those taken care of. Now let me port back to Sandy real quick. Let me port back to Sandy real quick. So I can turn in that quest, because I think it gives me blaze spikes. Or maybe it's warp, or drain, or asper or something. It's a spell that I know can sell for like 100 grand even now. Which I realize 100 grand is like chump change, but you know, whatever. Don't judge me based upon my, like, material wealth, okay? Or lack thereof. I know it doesn't really have, I know there's really not a whole lot, so. La. Humpty Dumpty effigy. Really? That's interesting. You know, they synthesized some weird shit in this game. Humpty Dumpty effigy, huh? Why? I mean, I also, you know, you can shoot lightning bolts out your ass, so I suppose it's not really a relevant question. I guess the more relevant question is why not? Why not make a Humpty Dumpty effigy? I mean, it's there, so, you know. Oh my god, why am I yawning so much, me? I don't need that much caffeine to survive. I'm energetic enough to begin with. Brain. That just kind of made my face hurt a little bit. I didn't even hit that hard. That was just like gently tapping. But I guess I'm a, you know, little sissy baby girl. Are you the weirdo that everyone thinks is a vampire? You totally are. You also walk super slow. Here, take blood. Aha! You do have the quest. You do me great service. It's hard to find such a helper. I thank you. You've heard about me. I am some sort of bloodsucker. A freak of nature. And of course you'd believe them. Everyone does. No. Never mind. You seem to be a kind soul, so I will tell you. I have a disease. Whenever the light of the sun touches my skin, it burns me with a horrible fashion. I was poisoned long ago. That is how I became this way, and I've been trying to find a cure, some kind of serum ever since. After many experiences, I found that these vials of beastman blood are the only things that ease my pain. Yes, I've been quite knowledgeable in the ways of poisons. People still shun me, but I do not blame them. People of Sandori can only see with their own eyes, never another's. They think of their own view superior to all. But you, my friend, are different. Oops, if there is anything I can do, you need but ask me. Here, take this. It is not much, but it is all I have. I give you my thanks. Drain, that's what it is. So basically, he is just straight up a vampire then, yeah? That's what I'm getting out of that. Also, this area is freaking cool. I just love the lighting in this area. It's stupid, but look at this. Like, I mean, this has an old school, like, dungeon crawler RPG feel to it. Maybe a little bit sparse, but I love the lighting to it. I love how stuff is sort of like Batlick. Batlick? What is Batlick? How it's backlit, and yet, you know, like dark and pseudo-oppressive, and, you know, I mean, it feels kind of like jail, sort of dealio. Batlick. Sure, alright. This is what my life has become. I'm making memes of myself. Not even good memes, it's just because I can't English. These are the things that I say. Yes, I'm leaving the chateau. Let me get out of this weird, weird land of weirdness, please. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. It's been 49 minutes and I mean, this is true to what I said I was going to do in this episode, that this was going to be tying up, pretty much entirely tying up loose ends. Which is absolutely what has happened, and I'm okay with it. I'm genuinely pleased with this. It's just, every single time, I'm amazed that doing these, like, 3 or 4 little things are actually taking up so much time. It's taken 49 minutes to just turn in these little fetch quests. Even though I've, you know... And I mean, even though... And the scariest thing, again, is that this is Final Fantasy XI circa 2017, where, you know, you have the capability of doing this. You know, old school Final Fantasy XI, this would take you know, 4 times the amount of time, because you would have to actually manually go to all of these places just to turn this stuff in. Of course, you know, old school Final Fantasy XI, it would have taken me about quintuple the amount of supplies to get anywhere I needed to go, so, you know, that's a thing that happens too. Story times? Yay, story times! Great timing, I have something good to tell you. The Vanadil Chocobo Society made a big decision. Thanks to Naranai, the Chocobo's behavior has returned to normal. In all probability, we will require the aid of adventurers in other matters from now on. And thus, I would like to propose that we allow adventurers to participate in chocobo raising. Adventurers? Raising chocobos? Now, there's an idea. Hey, you're not being a dick for once, thanks. I'm confident that one such as Naranai could raise a fine chocobo. What say you? Yay! I will name him Larry. Well then, by unanimous consent, I now approve adventurers to take part in the chocobo raising. In the chocobo raising. Because apparently it requires a the. Session adjourned. Fantastic. And that's how it went. Letting adventurers participate should really liven things up around the chocobo stables. I'll let this be your first one. Bring it to a stable. I'm sure you can raise her to be a fine chocobo. Be sure to give your chocobo lots of loving care when it comes down to it. That's what's most important. I just gave myself an in-game fucking baby. God damn it, what was I thinking? Why did I do this? Well, there you go. This is what you get for not thinking ahead of time. But hey, if you like what you saw, feel free to leave a like. If you want to see more, feel free to subscribe. I'm going to go take a nap because apparently I can't think straight. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.